Yo guys, how's it going? It's Josh here, and welcome back to another video. So I've finished that Prince's Trust course. Now, about 3 months ago on a vlog, I did say I've signed up for a Prince's Trust course and that I was going to join it, and I did join it. And if I'm honest, it were a good experience. Some things, it had its ups and downs, and some of the people there didn't really get on with, some I did, some I still talk to now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about my experience. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm just going to tell you how I found Prince's Trust, what it's about, what it does, and honestly, if I recommend it, and if you want to give it a try, the next session's in, I think, September, So yeah, let's get into it. So starting off, I started off at a fire station in Barnsley. That's where I originally started with the Prince's Trust course. I did, I think, 3 or 4 days there, and then they called it quits down there, which, you know, it were annoying, I'll put it that way. The course itself was... I will remember to put my phone on silent one day. So, now, the course to begin with was good. The first 4 or 5 days was good. And then they turned around and said, look, we're sorry about this, but we're going to have to cancel the course. And we thought, well, what we're going to do now? You know, we've only just started this course, which was meant to be a 12-week, 3-month course. And we were 5 days in and they said, we can't continue it because there wasn't enough people. So they cancelled it. But they did say there's another group in the middle of Barnsley that will take you all on. So that's what we did, and I moved over into that group. So although it was a bit of a shock that we all had to get moved to this other group when we'd only just started, we did settle in well. The people to begin with seemed nice, and you know, they accepted us as a group. So that was good. I found that okay. I didn't like that we had to move, but then again, there's nothing they could do because there was only, I think, 4 people, and they needed at least 6 to consider keeping the program running. So yeah, we moved over there. So the first challenge that came up with me is the residential. So if you don't know, Prince's Trust has a residential week, and that's where you go off to a certain place on your own, and you do certain activities and you stay over there for a week. I didn't want to do it, I didn't do it, and yeah, you know, even though I did do it, I still enjoyed it. It didn't affect me any less, but for people who wanted to do it, you know, it was fine. From what I heard from the people who came back, it were a good experience. So yeah, I hope they enjoyed it, but I didn't go. Personally, I think the residential is actually a good idea though, because it gives you more independence. People sometimes don't have that, especially now. People just can't move about because houses are expensive and stuff. You know, it's good to get that independence in there, and for people who are struggling and go on that course because they're struggling to be independent or to get a job or something like that, it's good. It gives you that independence. Even though I didn't do it, I've still developed as a person, so the residential isn't be all and end all of growing as a person and becoming independent. But it did help, and you know, for the people who did it, well done, and it just seemed like a good idea. So the next challenge that we all faced was a community project. Now, we had a few ideas, a lot of them fell through, but the first one we did was a community centre, and all we did was decorate that. We just painted the inside, moved everything back and left. That was all in one day. It was a rush to get it done because we had certain hours to do it, and we only just finished it, but we got it done. And that was also a good experience. That also gave you that bit of independence as well, because it's not like we had everybody, focused on one person, or say the tutors telling us what to do. We came up with things ourselves, and we sort of just went along with the flow, and independence had to play a role, or else you wouldn't be doing anything. You'd have to, go and ask what to do all the time, which we didn't. We did everything ourselves. So yeah, that was also a good independence builder. The second community project we did was another community centre, but we didn't just decorate this one. What we actually did was various tasks around the building. We've renovated the entire place in 1 week. So, the people who worked there were extremely thankful for that, because the place was run down, it wasn't colourful, it wasn't necessarily attractive, and we managed to change that. So once again, your teamwork skills and your communication skills and your independence, that played a massive role, because without the teamwork that we had to do, that wouldn't have got done. It was insanely busy. It took, I think, 12 of us to get it done. It was insane, but we did it, and also it helps you develop as a person, and that's what the Princess Trust course is about. So another thing that we did that I found a bit scary at first and a bit daunting was work experience. So I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I did work experience at the British Art Foundation, which, if you're from England, you'll know what that is. It's massive. And basically it's just a place where people donate things and they take them in and sell them for the charity, which is to do with disease and stuff, heart disease, and, all that good stuff, just making money for a charity. So what I did there is I loaded and unloaded trucks to begin with. The reason I found this daunting is because I was on my own. There was nobody I knew. I was basically put into a working environment on my own, nobody I knew. Although it was daunting, that was probably the single most helpful thing on the course. Having that challenge to go be on your own in a working environment, which everybody has to do at some time in their life. Get a job, go work with people you don't know, people you might hate, people you like. For me, it was challenging for the first few days, but I did it, and that was amazing, because now I feel confident enough to go and apply for a job, to go get a job. In fact, I've got a job that might be coming in soon, and maybe I'll have less time for videos, but it don't matter, I'll still fit them in. I'm never quitting YouTube, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that was extremely helpful. Just getting thrown into that, it was amazing, because even though I found it scary, it gave me, number one, the confidence to do it. Number two, independence risen right up. Before, I wouldn't really do anything like go to town on my own, or say anything on my own, go shopping. But now I do all that, and I've become so independent that I help other people become independent now, which is my aim. I always aim to help people, and becoming independent like that, it not only helps me, but it can affect other people if I choose to help other people, which I am doing. And number three, it's gave me the work experience that I need to say, look, I've done this, I've done volunteering, and I've put it on my CV, and here's the proof that I can work in a working environment. Now, had I have not been on the Princess Trust, I wouldn't have done work experience. I would have probably just gone straight into a job, and it probably would have been a shitty job because I didn't have the work experience, I didn't have a CV. I'd never written a job application before, which I've now done in Princess Trust, so that's amazing. And yeah, it's just given me that boost to move on to the next step of my life, basically. So the last thing that I did was a few days ago, and I did help in the homeless, which, me, love helping out, whether it's somebody who's struggling with depression, anxiety, bullying, anything like that, or homelessness, or people who are less fortunate. I love helping out, and I got to do that. We went to a centre in the middle of Barnsley and helped out the homeless, people who were struggling, and we, you know, stocked up the food, gave people the food, sorted out the clothes for people that were homeless, and yeah, we managed to get it all sorted in that afternoon, and people came in, got food, got some clothes, got some, you know, body bags for heating, and yeah, that was just a good experience in all, but especially because I like helping people, that I found that very good on me as well as a person, because, you know, I just love that action of helping people or just making a difference. I love doing it. So yeah, that was amazing, and once again, without Princess Trust I wouldn't have even done that or considered it. So yeah. So overall, how did I enjoy the course? I really enjoyed it, I'll admit. Some of the things in it were very challenging, I'll admit. Some things I didn't do, some things I didn't want to do that I did do. But probably the main thing that I didn't like about the course, well, it's not really about the course, but some of the people who went on it. You know, one of them was a druggie, you know, some of them just thought they were hardcore thugs. And you know, that's not needed for people like me, which there was several people like me who have anxiety and depression and want to try and get on. It didn't help any of us. That I didn't like. But the course itself, the course was amazing. You can fair tell that the course is designed to help people, and it did help me. It's helped me massively. So yeah, I really want to thank Princess Trust. I don't think anybody from Princess Trust will see this video, but really, I really would like to thank them, because I don't know if you can tell from my vlogs 3 months, but I was a different person. I wasn't confident, I was struggling massively with anxiety. I wasn't independent. All I did was go on a walk every day. That's about my independence. I didn't talk to anybody. I've now met people that I talk to on a daily basis. I've met my best friend through Princess Trust. Yeah, you know, it's just amazing what it's done for me. So I really would like to thank them. And overall, would I recommend it? Yeah, go for it. If you get the right people in the course, it can be amazing. Unfortunately, I got put with some wrong people that I didn't really like, but you know, the course was still good. So I can only imagine how amazing it would be if you got people that you did like. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Princess Trust. I seriously enjoyed it. And before I sign off this video, I want to show you something, and I want your help on this. So yeah, let's just get you on this camera. Hey, did that work? If I pull that off, I'm gonna be so happy. So yeah, the thing I wanted to show you is this. You know, I've got my own Facebook page, and it's not focusing. Come on, focus, focus, focus. You know, this. I like this camera, but I don't like this camera. I really don't know what's the matter with it. But yeah, as you can see, well, you can't see. What's going on with the focus? Okay, so as you can see, I have my own Facebook page. Now, this page I update a lot, and I'm always on it. I get messages on here from people who are struggling, from people who want my help, from people like Tads, who's in Barnsley, that wanted me to come and give a speech at things, which I may be doing in the future. They wanted me to come and talk to some people about saying, look, things do get better, things can change, you can still move on in life. They wanted me to say things like that, and I got this message through my Facebook page. Now, anybody who's watching this, the one thing I can ask is that I know I get maybe 40 views per video, I don't even have that many likes on that page. So if every one of you could go and like this page on Facebook and just show your support, because I update this all the time. And this is a good place to contact me. You can message me, you can email me, or write something on the page for other people to see. I don't mind. I've allowed that. So yeah, the thing I would ask is that you go follow this page. The @ is there, Josh Adams Central, and yeah, that would be amazing if you could go do that. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you're thinking about joining Prince's Trust, you do it. It's an amazing course. I enjoyed it. Didn't like the people there really. I liked a few of them. Some I still talk to now. I've met people outside Prince's Trust, from Prince's Trust, that I still keep in contact with now. So yeah, it's a good opportunity. So if you're thinking about doing it, just put your name forward and do it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell me how I've done, follow this page, and I'll see you in the next video.